I honestly thought that was going to be more. There was going to be more to that, but apparently not.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them.
Yeah, that is weird.
How much more can they screw us over?
Look, that was Mejid, not us.
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
What is
Did you
this?
come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
That doesn't seem to be like Akechi at all.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
So he's pinning all the bad stuff on us.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Cheers.
Very well.
That's a very sinister chuckle, considering who Akechi is. But anyway.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all.
What, are you trying to be sarcastic or something?
Well then, to our victory.
Uh-huh. Get out of here, dude.
Okay.
Time for sushi! This place is in Ginza, right? Should we, do we take the usual train from Shibuya? Alright. Now we have the ability to go to Ginza. Aside from the shops, cafes are plenty. You're tired from shopping, get tea.
Alright.
I actually don't like tea at all. Not a fan of it. Tea or coffee, I don't like either.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
Dude, what?
I don't see any prices listed here.
Probably because it's expansive.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good.
Oh, what is this, Food Wars? Oh, gosh. Please, no.
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Morgana! Shush!
Get your horses and don't talk!
By the way,
Yes.
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court.
Yeah, that would be bad for us.
What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Not a chance. I don't think that's him.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Yeah, that would be true.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that. I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
What?
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
Why would you draw that conclusion?
He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
Yeah, very foolish.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Have we spent all day here?
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Ryuji!
Crap.
Ryuji! Shut it!
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Uh-huh.
Yeah! The fish is so fresh.
You better thank these two.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these Phantom Thieves.
What rubbish.
Well, at least they think it's rubbish. What are they, British?
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Yes.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
Maybe you shouldn't so casually say it then.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
What is this?
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi?
You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Yes.
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, that's a bit sus.
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course.
The sarcasm is bleeding out of his mouth, flowing
joking.
freely.
In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
Oh, that's just your opinion, man.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something.
Ask me something?
Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Honestly, I'd just ignore them.
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
Yeah, what do you think?
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kaneshiro was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Ryoshi's a Phantom Thief. No, honestly, the way you keep talking, you sound more suspicious than anything.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one.
Yeah. Well,
I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one?
yeah. But do you think mine was an interesting one?
I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
If that was ever to be the case. Maybe.
What the hell are you saying?
Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
Sure. Whatever, Akechi.
What was that about?
Him letting us know he's onto us.
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Probably not for certainty, but he's probably got a good idea.
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but maybe best to be cautious from now on.
True.
We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Yeah, what was it that you saw?
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Economy problems. Oh gosh. How relevant to today. Jeez.
Keep going.
With being in a recession, jeez, this is a thing.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil.
Well, that's a bit much.
That's what it says.
That's a lot, and that again is a bit much, if you ask me. Ow.
Sounds bad.
I don't know if you heard my knee pop, but that, ow. Jeez.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct?
Well, that's what they're saying.
It seems they are quite the attention seekers.
More like terrorists on the internet. There you go.
What are we gonna do about this?
I mean, we gotta find a way to get Alibaba back on board.
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba.
Well, how about check and see if Futaba actually has a palace?
Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.
Yeah, let's do that.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but... looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
True, but also check and see if she has a palace. Why have you not done this already?
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
But you can still check to see if she has a palace.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
I'm sorry. This is some of the things that it's like, why haven't they checked? I mean, An had the epiphany to check about Sojiro Sakura, but didn't even think about checking Futaba Sakura. Why haven't anyone else checked? I love this game, but come on, why is that not something they thought of at this point?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Yes.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
True.
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Yep.
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
Well, that's a good deduction, but you guys still have not checked to see if she has a palace.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Yes.
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
That is true.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Yeah, I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him. But my fatty tuna!
Morgana, can it?
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Yeah.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
Maybe he's out.
Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Maybe.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
There you go.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Or maybe not.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside. Do you think that's okay?
I don't know.
I-
Probably.
I guess better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he?
I mean, he might
The
be.
door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Maybe he's napping?
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Please excuse us.
So polite.
Scream? What was that?
Well, there was more than one type of person scream. Well, there was more than one person screaming there.
How should I know? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Let's get out of here, please. Can we just go?
Is everyone afraid of the dark or something?
What are you freaking out for?
Well, Ryuji's not.
I'm not freaking out.
You're clearly freaking out.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Possibly.
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Sure. You're grabbing my shoulder, but that's fine. What?
I can sense someone's presence.
What is this?
Who is it?
Oh gosh, there's so many different anime and manga that I just like. I sense somebody.
Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Oh, come on.
No, my legs won't move.
Oh, come on. Oh, hi. What's with fucking Loren's leg there?
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Makoto?
Are you okay, Futaba?
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
He's home.
I can't really move.
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
Sojiro? Please don't be mad.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
Makoto, please stop.
You? What are you doing in my house?
I'm sorry. This looks really awkward.
Sure.
um,
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Makoto, are you okay?
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
No, she's scared out of her mind.
Just friends.
You're making it way more awkward, though.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This, things happened.
Makoto, it's just chill out. Just chill out, please.
You kids are here too?
Yeah, we're all here.
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
Oh, that's pretty accurate.
Door was unlocked?
Well, he seems surprised by it.
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Hmm? You want to ask me?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah. My daughter.
Well, there we go. We finally got him to say it.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
What? I mean,
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Yeah, I think Makoto scared the daylights out of her.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
That would have been nice, but I get why.
Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
Yeah.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either.
Oh.
She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
No.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening. She'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next.
I've met people like that.
It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
No, I get it, dude. I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either.
Well, that's not gonna help. It might somewhat, in like the vaguest sense, help, but it's not truly gonna help.
And again, I know that's no way for her to live.
Yeah, it's not.
It's all I can do, though.
What do you think Futaba wants?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then.
Alright.
You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
Yeah.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
No, there's no way.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
Have you checked to see if she actually has a palace?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hey, we just need clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace?
Finally! Someone says something about it! And it's Ryuji! Like, why is Ryuji the only person that will bring this up?
Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
Well, there you go.
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
Well, she's not.
I haven't seen him for some time.
Why did I call Morgana a she? He's not here. Good grief.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Well, before the cutaway, he was in the bag.
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all.
Yeah, we'll see him.
The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
Yeah, if whenever Morgana comes back, I'll let you guys know.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean,
it is our fault.
not really, though.
Anyway,
Technically.
let's contact each other afterward.
I would say technically yes, in the sense of yes, we're the Phantom Thieves, but no, because it's Medjed causing the problem, not us.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Well, there's Morgana. Why are you snooping? Why you be snooping on her? That's not nice. Morgana hasn't come back yet. Yeah, it's annoying, but you can't do anything this evening. You have to go to bed. It's like, I can't do anything without Morgana.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was?
I wasn't worried.
I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
What? Where were you anyway?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know.
I guess not.
I was checking out the chief's house.
Figured as much.
I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
Oh, really? What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief, and she can hack into our chats too.
Oh, that's a pretty good...
Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
What an odd girl.
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Yes.
Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway,
True that.
make sure you let everyone know.
Yeah, sure thing. Well, I'm gonna let people know.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Yes.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
Possibly. Are you that surprised?
That should be obvious. I mean, Medjed was... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation.
And your memory?
It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
And look, I'm not lying to you.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story.
Oh, jeez.
It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Alright, it seems like she's starting to seriously listen to me. Alright, fine. We get to rank 2 with the judge.
All right.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate.
Why would you say that?
Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Alright, fine. Then I'll continue it.